Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Raider Sports Radio with Nick Sangalis. I'm a sophomore here at Regis Jesuit. Today we're going to be talking about just the Avalanche and the Broncos and kind of examining their seasons and my predictions for where I think they're going to go. Today, my partner Tyler Ballinger is out, so it'll just be me today. Should be pretty interesting. um, so, let's just start off by talking about the Broncos. This last Sunday, man, I was impressed. I wasn't super convinced that the offense can carry a team or this team, but undoubtedly the defense is able to carry the team. And I just saw the defense was able to carry the team over the um, Aaron Rodgers led Green Bay Packer offense, which has shown itself to be prolific against other great offenses. Defenses. So I was given a lot of confidence in our Bronco D. With our defensive line, reminds me a lot of the Raider defensive line. Just stout against the run. Like, granted, they had gave up one 40-plus yard touchdown to AP a couple weeks ago, but besides that, I haven't seen a lot of explosive plays out of opposing running backs. So it's been nice to see that. And then also, Aaron Rodgers, he would be under duress from our great defensive line, and then he would be scrambling around the pocket, and then he would be looking to throw, and then nothing would be open. So it'd be a coverage sack, or he'd have to throw it away. So our defensive backs and secondary have just been, as good as they can be. Chris Harris has shown himself to be able to grow after a breakout year last year. And after being, I believe he was an undrafted rookie, but I'm not totally sure about that. But, either way, Aqib Talib and Chris Harris as a duo have been fantastic. And plus the Broncos have Bradley Roby on not even starting. And as one of the commentators pointed out a couple weeks ago, Bradley Roby could easily start on just more than half of the defensive, just the defenses of teams. So yeah, it looks exciting coming to the playoffs times that the defense is going to be that great. So hopefully they can keep that up. But you got to see that Peyton still hasn't proven himself to me. Ronnie Hillman and C.J. Anderson both looked like they can run the ball easily into the playoffs. So I'm excited about that, but I'm not sure. Still not totally sure about Peyton. Still, not showing that, arm strength. But he still has a little bit of the accuracy, but he just is not the same quarterback that he was years ago. So switching gears here, we're going to talk about the Avalanche and their, what? Sorry, the producer interrupted me there. My apologies. Our producer today is Patrick Brady, doing a great job as always. So anyway, we're talking about the Avalanche, and you know what? My dad keeps telling me about the Avalanche of the 90s. Like, the year I was born, they were awesome. And then 1999, and they ended up winning the Stanley Cup 2001. So it's disappointing to see them, not be as prolific and dominating teams. Instead they're getting dominated by a lot of teams, and they lost to the Carolina Hurricanes like twice this year, which, no disrespect to the Carolina Hurricanes, but they're just not a fantastic team. So it hurts to see that with the Avalanche. Nathan McKinnon looks like he might be able to break out of his sophomore slump. He got his first point of the year a couple games ago, which is nice to see, obviously. And I think Matt Duchene looks like he could still be a great player. That's obvious. Semyon Varlamov still shown that he can be one of the greater goaltenders of in the league. So, I mentioned it last week on the show. It comes down to the Avalanche defense. They just cannot be giving up this kind of, easy you know, lackluster uh, defense. We can edit that out later because that was pretty crappy. Uh, can you though? Can you edit that out?
Can I edit that out?
Yeah.
I'll consider it. Just keep going.
Yeah.
You're good on time.
All right. So anyway, the Eric Johnson, he can still be a great defensive force, but he just is not. He's not carrying the team, which is not to be expected of him. Uh, Tyson Berry looks like. I mean, I saw him put on a couple moves against some of these, you know, Blackhawks forwards and some of their D, and it just looked like he can be an offensive force. But beyond that, I'm not really sure what we have or what the Avalanche have, rather. It just seems like it's going to be another rough year for us as fans to watch them kind of falter and not make the playoffs again. And the conference for the division, whatever you want to call it, for the Avalanche just is unstoppable. Like, there's two teams who are below 500 out of the 6 or 7 that are in there. The last time I checked, I'm not totally sure on the stats, but I mean, it looks like it's gonna be another rough year. Well, that's my time here. Thank you for listening to Raider Sports Radio. Hopefully next week we can get Tyler Ballinger back into the show. So anyway, I'm Nick Sangalis, and for the rest of us here at Raider Sports Radio, have a good day.